Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned once again to the realm of Vidioscape. And here we have a very important player named an Almond. I wonder if we'll activate him for this video. So essentially what we're going to do is Shield of a Rav. So, an Almond is going to do Black Arm, and we are going to do Phoenix Gang. So let's get this quest started. Let's talk to Reldo and see what he has to say about the lore of the shield. This is going to have a little bit of dialogue from the book, so there is going to be some lengthy reading. So hopefully we can find a good voice. I was thinking of just doing Saruman, but I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we feel.
I'm in search of a quest. I don't believe there are any here. This is Reddit. We just collect karma here. So unless you're going to give me some, I suggest you leave. Well, let me think, actually. Ah, yes, I know. If you look in a book called The Shield of a Rav, you'll find a quest in there. I'm not sure where the book is, mind you. I mean, you'd think I'd be fairly certain where it would be, this being a library and all. You'd think the books would actually be organized according to some kind of system. But turns out I'm an idiot. So, this library is a disorganized mess, as you can see.
Right, well, you should be fired, like most people in most positions in this game. I swear the level of incompetence here, I don't even know how this world continues to function. Anyway, thanks. I'll start with the obvious giant blue book leaning right here. Ah, well, there it is, the Shield of a Rav. Exactly what I was looking for. Oh, man.
The Shield of a Rav by A.R. Wright. A Rav's probably the best known hero in the Fourth Age. Many legends are told of his heroics. One surviving artifact from the Fourth Age is a fabulous shield. This shield's believed to have once belonged to Lois, and is now indeed known as the Shield of Lois. For over 150 episodes, it was the prized piece in the Family Guy Museum. However, in the year 143 of the Fifth Age, a gang of thieves called the Phoenix Gang broke into the museum and stole the shield in a daring raid. As a result, the current ruler, King Rold, put a 1,200 gold bounty, a massive sum of money in those days, on the return of the shield, hoping that one of the culprits would betray his fellows. I'm drunk on Pawtucket beer. His fellows had agreed. This tactic did not work, however, and the thieves who stole the shield have since gone on to become the most powerful, PowerShell. I found a dialogue error in the text. The developers didn't notice it. Or maybe they left it there intentionally. Anyway, the most PowerShell crime gang in Varrock, despite making an enemy of the royal family many years ago. The reward for the return of the shield still stands.
Okay, so we have got the book. Got to talk to Mr. Reddit here again. Okay, Peter Griffin read the book to me. Do you know where I can find a Phoenix Gang? That's coincidental. I'm actually going to join that gang.
No, I don't. I'm too busy farming karma. I do think, however, I know someone who might. If I were you, I would talk to Barack, not Barack. Anyway, the fur trader in the marketplace, I've heard he has a connection with the Phoenix Gang.
Thanks, I'll try that. Well, now we gotta do Barack Obama's voice, and I gotta just message an Almond here and be like, just don't want to leave the guy hanging like that since he's being nice enough to donate his time to us and to the series. So again, big shout out to an Almond. I owe you, man. If you ever want help with anything, I do have a free-to-play account, or not a free-to-play account, Christ. I have a non-Iron Man account, so, you know, I could give you something. I could help you with something or give you something for this. Let me know. Anyway, let's talk to Barack Obama here. Hi there. You're looking very prosperous there. And by that I mean fat. You look fat. Anyway, can you tell me where I can find the Phoenix Gang?
Shh, not so loud. You don't want to get me in trouble.
So, you do know where they are?
I may do. I may know. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk. But I don't want to get into trouble for revealing their hideout. It'd be like revealing Epstein's hideout. It's generally just a bad idea. They're not a group you want to get on the bad side of. Of course, if I was, say, 20 gold coins richer, I might happen to be more inclined to take that sort of risk.
Fine. That's nothing for me, mate. I've got like 10 grand. Have 20 coins.
Okay, to get to the gang hideout, enter Varrock through the south gate. Then, if you take the first turning east, somewhere along there is an alleyway to the south. The door at the end of there is the entrance to the Phoenix Gang hideout. They're operating there under the name of VTAM Corporation. Kind of like how, a restaurant or a pizza place might be a cover for something more insidious. So be careful. The Phoenixes ain't the types to be messed about.
Right. Thanks.
Okay, so let's go to the Pohenix Gang. Okay. Southeast corner past the old rotten fruit cages here. Pretty sure it's this door. Oh no, wait a minute. It's either one of these. I'm not sure. Is it this place over here? The door is securely locked. Okay. Down with the ladder in the basement? Building with a ladder to the basement. Oh, okay. I have to zoom out here. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Mouse zoom to the rescue once again. Okay, let's talk to Straven here. Sounds like a Harry Potter character. Better give him Snape's voice. If we can pull that off, I'll be surprised. It's actually a difficult voice to do, Alan Rickman. All right.
Hello there, my well-dressed friend. What's through that door in the basement here of this seemingly normative establishment?
Hey, you can't go in there. Only authorized personnel of the VTAM Corporation are allowed beyond this point.
Oh, actually, let's ask him about VTAM and what they do.
All right then. How do I get a job with the Comet Pizza Corporation?
Get a copy of the Varrock Herald. If we have any positions right now, they'll be advertised in there.
Okay, so do we actually have to do that, or can we just talk to the guy? Let's see if we can just talk to him.
Look, Alan Rickman, I know who you are.
Really? Mr. Potter? Well, who am I then? And who are we, more importantly?
This is the headquarters of the Phoenix Gang, mate. You're bleedingly obvious. I mean, you should really consider, locking the door up there or putting some security up. For fuck's sake, I just came right down here. You realise I could just cut you up with this axe and break the door down? Bloody hell. I mean, you're supposed to be the most powerful crime syndicate in the city, and you're in a fucking pizza place basement.
This is a legitimate business run by legitimate businessmen. Supposing we were this Death Eater gang, however, what would you want with us?
I'd like to offer you my service, but just to finish the quest. I don't want to do anything shady or creepy.
You mean you'd like to join the Death Eaters? Well, obviously I can't speak for all of them, but the Phoenix Gang doesn't let people join just like that. You can't be too careful, you understand? Generally someone has to prove their loyalty before they can join.
And how would I go about doing that? Again, I'm not willing to do anything creepy. Let's leave it at that.
Obviously, I would have no idea about that.
So you can't tell me?
Correct. Although, having said that, a rival gang of ours, they're called the Black Arm gang is supposedly meeting a contact from Port Sarim today in the Blue Moon Inn. The Blue Moon Inn is just by the south entrance to this city, and supposedly the name of the contact is Johnny the Beard. Obviously, I know nothing about the dealings of the Phoenix gang, but I bet if somebody were to kill him
And bring dialogue error, guys. Fix it.
and bring back his intelligence report, they would be considered loyal enough to join Mr. Potter.
Okay, I'll get right on that. By the way, my name's V-Master. I think you've called me Mr. Potter twice now. That's just kind of rude.
I'm sorry. I had an associate named Mr. Potter who was unfortunately killed in a tragic accident.
Right. So, let's go to the next step of the quest. Gotta murder a man. I just said to him I wouldn't do anything shady. Here we are, killing some poor fuck. But he's probably a drunk, so nothing of value was lost. Alright, let's just go ahead and chop him to death with our axe. Shouldn't take more than 2 hits. Okay, it's going to take more than 2 hits. Come on. More than 3. Dear God, this is pathetic. Looks like a biker. Alright, he is dead. Intel report.
There's an archaeologist hanging around this statue outside the city with mining equipment. Could she be on to a hidden treasure buried near the statue?
I buried it there, Peter.
There's a new channel being dug, and I'm not talking a chat channel, and a barge being assembled near the dig site. The Varrock Museum seems to be paying for it. Could they have some information about new treasure?
Okay, so there's the intel report. Now, we just have to give it back to him, I think. Yeah, report back to Snape. Okay. This poor fucker is still waiting there. Okay. Report back to Snape. Where the fuck is this? Fucking... Okay. It's down here. This entrance is actually tough to see when you got the camera zoomed in. But I like to have it zoomed in so you can actually see the characters. They're not just little pixels on the screen.
How's your little mission going?
I have the intelligence report. It's not very intelligent, frankly. There's not really much here.
Let's see it then.
You hand over the report. The man reads the report.
Yes, this is very good. Okay, you can join the Death Eaters. I am Straven, one of the gang leaders.
Nice to meet you.
Take this key.
Straven hands you a key.
The key will give you access to our potion supply depot round the front of this building.
Cool, okay. So then we just have to grab the southwest corner of the hideout. Okay, so we have to grab the shield half. We can get in here now. Pretty sure it's just... Yeah, here we go. Okay, no luck with that chest. Must be over here. Did it say southeast or southwest? It must have said southwest. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Here it is. Could it be the chest with obvious gold gilding on the edges? I wonder. You search the chest. You find half of a shield. What'd you take? Nothing to see here, boys. Just stole your most important prized possession from your most important chest while you just stared at me. This organization's not going to be around long, is it? Okay, let's pop our asses up here. Now, take the weapons. Iron Man, use the key on your part. Okay, so I got to use the key on our buddy here. Our good old friend, an Almond. Again, big shout out to an Almond. Thank you, bro, for doing this quest. Just going to say... There you go. Okay, so then... Take your half of the shield. Now, I'm not sure if we have to grab the... Oh, no, I think the black arm guy gets the crossbows. Yeah, because the crossbows are in the other hideout. Not even sure how this works with the crossbows. I'm going to just take the... Oh, no, okay, she wants... That's a totally different thing. Wow, the Black Arm, or the Phoenix Gang side, excuse me, is like way easier. Like, it's way simpler. You just talk to the guy a couple times, kill one guy, and then you get the half of the shield. The other one, you have to trade crossbows to people and everything. Huge pain in the ass. Obviously, much more effort required. Oh, look at the dog with the little flies. A lot of people were actually kind of pissed off about the Varrock redesign because it kind of makes this city anachronistic with the other areas in the game. Like, there's not as much detail in a lot of other cities and locations. So it can kind of be off-putting to come to Varrock now because you see all these little details that aren't really in other cities and areas. I can waltz right into this gang headquarters too. God damn. Both of these gangs need to beef up their security. I guess I can't go in here, can I? No.
Just as an almond waited for us, now we must wait for an almond.
This is why we play this game, guys, for the fun moments like that. That's just some good, wholesome RuneScape.
Top 10 RuneScape nostalgia moments. Did you feel an actual emotion for the first time in years?
Yes, I did. I've been hollowed into a global citizen husk. I have no soul. Please help me.
Okay, now we just have to talk to the curator, I think. Curator Haig. That's like that Father Airic guy. It's like, hey, just Haig is one of those terms where the vowel construction is just kind of awkward. Like AI is a really, it's awkward for modern English speakers. It wouldn't have been for our Anglo-Saxon brethren that had much cooler voices. But okay, so I think we have to give him the certificate, and then he gives us 2 certificates, or we give him the shield. Excuse me. Hi there. Oh, we've got to actually voice him.
Welcome to the Museum of Varrock.
I have half the shield of Arav here. Can I get a reward? This thing's supposed to be valuable, right? Does it have good stats or something?
No, it's quite worthless, actually. It's just a very rare artefact. My God, the shield of Arav. Goodness, the museum's been searching for that for years. The late King Rold II offered a reward for it years ago.
Well, I'm here to claim said reward. With this guy here, an almond.
Let me have a look at it first.
The curator appears at the shield.
Oh, this is incredible. The shield has been missing for over 25 years. Leave the shield here with me and I'll write you out a certificate saying that you've returned the shield so that you can claim the reward from the king.
Can I have 2 certificates, please? One for my bro here.
Yes, certainly. Please hand over the shield.
You hand over the shield half. The curator writes out 2 certificates.
Of course, you won't actually be able to claim the reward with only half the reward certificate. You'll need to trade an almond over there to get the other.
Well, I went through a lot of trouble to get it, and you're telling me... That's just stupid. He wouldn't say that. The other half, but yeah, we know. That dialogue's stupid. It's like we've already gone through the whole rigmarole of getting it. Why would my character not know that? That's retarded. Okay, so I think... Ooh, how do we do this? An almond is given... Okay, I think we have... Do we have the certificates? Do we actually have both? Okay, here, I see what you've got to do. I've got to do this. Yes. Okay, and then... I don't know if I gave him the right half. All right. Big thanks to an almond, guys. He's a real one. He's a real bro. And when we do Heroes Quest, we'll try to do it with the same person, whoever they may be. And if not, we will have to find somebody else, because Heroes we're probably not going to do for quite a while. We have a lot of other quests I want to do before that to get my stats up and to get get access rather to some items like the Netty helm and all that good stuff. Before I do Heroes, I want to have... Oh, shout out to that player. It's a great name you've picked there, my friend. Anyway. Oh, let's lock King rolled out of his room for fun.
He's like, thank you. I can finally escape my wife.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I've come to claim the reward for the return of the Shield of Arav.
You show the certificate to the king.
My goodness, this claim is for the reward offered by my father many years ago. I never thought I would live to see the day when someone came forward to claim this, even though both halves of the shield were easily obtainable by anyone who could infiltrate the extremely incompetent thieves' guilds in this town. I heard that you found half the shield, so I'll give you half the bounty. That's 600 coins. You hand over a certificate. The king gives you 600 GP. Congratulations, you've completed the Shield of Arav quest. You are awarded 1 quest point and 600 whole coins. Quest points 41. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else watching, and everything else watching, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Kind of a short one, but I think, quantity prevails over... Oh, Jesus. Freudian slip. Quality prevails over quantity. That's the human strategy. The bug strategy would be the opposite. It would be quantity, the Zerg tactic. We don't go down for that kind of shit. Okay? Human beings are quality creatures, not quantity. Anyway, with that philosophical dialogue out of the way, we are going to say, peace out.